If food were a race, carbohydrates would be the sprinters, proteins would be the middle distance runners, and fats would be the marathoners who take their sweet time but eventually cross the finish line. Carbs sip through digestion like enthusiastic contestants, breaking down quickly into glucose that fuels muscles, the brain, and basically every cell screaming for energy. Proteins and fats, on the other hand, are like those guests who stay at the party much longer than expected, useful in their own way but a little slow to get moving. Proteins need to be dismantled into amino acids, fats emulsified and broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. Meanwhile, carbs are already waving from the finish line saying, "I've been here for hours. What took you so long?" Humans and other omnivores evolved to take advantage of this carbohydrate efficiency. Look at a bear devouring berries, a chimpanzee snacking on fruit, or a human happily polishing off a plate of rice. The digestive system is like a conveyor belt designed to handle carbs first, because energy needs to be quick and predictable. If survival depended only on protein and fat digestion, our ancestors would have been sluggish hunters, tripping over roots while chasing prey. Instead, they had starches and fruits to keep them nimble, alert, and clever enough to invent fire, farming, and eventually pizza. This easy digestibility explains why humans instinctively build meals around carbohydrate staples. It's not an accident that bread, rice, corn, or potatoes became the backbone of civilizations. You don't see medieval peasants marching into the fields with a slab of butter in one hand and raw steak in the other. No, they had bread, porridge, or boiled grains, foods that fueled long hours of labor without demanding digestive gymnastics. Carbohydrates are nature's way of saying, "I got you covered, now go conquer the day." Proteins and fats absolutely have their roles, repairing tissues, building hormones, padding out reserves. But for the everyday hustle, carbs are the reliable daily paycheck, while proteins and fats are more like retirement savings. The implications for nutrition are both simple and comical. When someone swears off carbs completely, they are essentially telling their body to rely on its slowest, most complicated fuel sources every day. It's like choosing to commute by donkey when a perfectly good bicycle is leaning against the wall. Sure, you'll eventually get there, but the ride will be bumpy, tiring, and unnecessarily difficult. In contrast, embracing healthy carbohydrates means giving your body fast access to energy so proteins and fats can focus on their specialized jobs. It's teamwork at its finest, and biology designed it that way. So, what does this mean for our daily diet? It means that carbohydrates, especially in their whole and unprocessed forms, are not the villains, but the quiet superheroes keeping humanity upright. They digest with ease, provide energy without fuss, and support everything from morning commutes to late-night brainstorming sessions. Without them, we'd be wandering around foggy, cranky, and craving a bag of pretzels anyway. Carbs are proof that evolution wanted energy to be both efficient and enjoyable. After all, the path to health and longevity shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like a good meal, warm, satisfying, and just fast enough to keep you laughing at the finish line.